The new Recruiter is a new card, but like Imperial Recruiter and Aluren do almost the same thing and have been around for quite a while. The new aspects of it are that it's more mid-range leaning now with the Baleful Strix, Deathrite Shaman, Leovold package, and also 5 land. No, this is perfect. Also, if my Deathrite Shaman gets killed, then I'm super happy with this hand overall. So, which of these fetch lands do I want to throw away? I guess it doesn't really matter as long as I can still fetch all of my basics. I guess this one doesn't get the Savannah, so no, I wanted basic forest, so I couldn't use Polluted Delta turn 1. Probably just even better to run out birds first, because I'm not attacking the graveyard. Maybe it's better to have Deathrite, because my opponent could be on like a graveyard deck where I want to untap with this and have it right away. Yeah, it's probably better to Deathrite, because it stops my opponent's Deathrite, stops like Reanimator. Yeah, I have already done that. It's just I was in the league, so I can't make any changes to my deck, but in the background this had already happened. No! I guess this is more Turbo Depths then. The Turbo Depths matchup seems okay. We have a ton of flying blockers, a combo, some disruption. Seems pretty doable. But yeah, rip Aluren. Yeah. The Recruiter was kinda underwhelming in the version that we started with, but I think adding Eternal Witness definitely improved that. What the hell? Duress Mox Diamond. Can anyone tell me what is happening here? I mean, Turbo Depths usually doesn't play Mox Diamond, and 4-color Loam usually doesn't play Duress because they are a Chalice deck. And I think the Living Wish Tin Fins deck doesn't play Mox Diamond either. Maybe they do. They might be like a weird version of Turbo Depths or a weird version of the Living Wish Tin Fins. I'm not sure. This seems confusing. Yeah, this is a strange combination. Like most of the Mox Diamond mid-range decks play Thoughtseize. The rest is more of a combo card where you want to only care about like Force of Will and like if you only want to take Force of Will and Flusterstorm, then preserving your life total is good, but in every mid-range deck you would prefer to be able to take creatures as well. Just cast Vendilion. I guess I can cast Vendilion to find out, yeah. Let's draw step them. It's probably better than like Deathrite Calling Oracle. Deathrite Calling Oracle develops my mana really nicely, but I do want to find out. Yeah, there's benefits. The benefit is you can use Dreamstalker. The downside is you cannot use like Vendilion Click because it's a 3-power creature. Stifle. What? I have been got. I'm completely time walking myself here with the Stifle. What the hell? I did not see that coming. What the hell is happening? There are Turbo Depths. But with Mox Diamond and Stifle. Or maybe like 4-color, 5-color Loam with the Depths Thespian stage combo in it and they just naturally do their stage. What? This Stifle wrecked me hard. Verdant Catacombs? No! No! Opponent, please! I need my mana. Oh my god. Ah, that's awkward. I guess this Verdant Catacombs doesn't do a lot. No, they duressed me on turn 1. They saw the Catacombs. This was not a stream snipe. Stifle, not brew, but yeah. What the hell? Okay, I guess I'll run out Death Rite so that I can cast this Vendilion Click if my opponent's Merit Lage comes down. I don't know. Hold on to the Verdant Catacombs for now so I can brainstorm it away. Yeah, no, I think they just saw my Verdant Catacombs. So far, everything is still alright in terms of not suspecting to get ghosted. But what the hell is happening here? If I had fetched on my main phase to play around the Stifle, then I could have followed up with Coiling Oracle after they stifled me. That would have worked out a lot better for me, but obviously I didn't expect Stifle off of the Mox Diamond. Who would? Seriously, if there's anyone in the chat that would have suspected a Stifle there, please let me know. He's ghosting. Is he really? Is the name in the chat? If so, shame on you. Let me check. Negator 77. I mean, I don't see him. He might be, but so far I don't really have a reason to believe so. I couldn't Coiling Death Rite because this Verdant Catacombs is Pithing Needled. Spicy Spice to protect from Wastelands. Okay, crop rotation is awful for me because my opponent just grabs the depths and then I get wrecked. I guess I have to Vendilion Click myself, get rid of this Coiling Oracle, and find a land. And then if I do find a land, everything's fine. Okay, I think this resolves. And they get depths. And then I guess I can just draw my card and see where that gets me. So Vendilion Click is on Chump Block duty. And I think I have to... Okay. Oh no, that doesn't help right now. But I guess that makes the line that I was planning even better. Where they can stifle my Death Rite though. I guess not, then they're a mana short. Okay. Blue. Yeah, I think I have to Vendilion Click myself. Get rid of this Coiling Oracle and look for a 4th land. If my opponent has a way of searching up Superior Step, then they got me. I think I need to make some progress here. Okay, perfect. Probably hold this. Ghost Quarter doesn't matter to me. If they have Abrupt Decay, I just die regardless, so stopping these two. I guess they can Pithing Needle my Death Rite. If I hold it, I play around Wasteland, basically, and if I play it, then I have the chance to top deck another land in case my opponent Pithing Needles Death Rite Shaman, because then I'm a mana short. Yeah, I guess it's much more likely for my opponent to have a second Pithing Needle than it is for them to have a Wasteland, so... Because usually you Pithing Needle Wasteland in the stack. This is why it's running Ghost Quarter and not Wasteland of their own, because you don't want to run the land destruction spell that doesn't synergize. No, what the hell? What? Just naturally the Sajiri step out of hand. What the fuck? Oh my god. What the fuck, man? Yeah, like I had Vendilion Click Chump Block, kill them next turn. I mean, they still had ways of searching up the Sajiri step. I think Expedition Map they were 1 mana short. They could have crop rotated and Sylvan Scrying for it though, so they were on like 10 hours to kill me or something of that sort. Yeah, sometimes you do have to take the beats. Win some, lose some. Okay. So I like the way that I sideboard in the previous match. Mox Diamond makes Frozen Grip even more enticing, though I still have no real idea what is going on. It really looks like they just added Mox Diamond and Stifle to their otherwise pretty normal Turbo Depth deck. Pithing Needle. Yeah, these 6 should come in. And then we wanted to throw out some of the Dirtle cards. They can stifle my mana war, that's pretty rude as well. Sure. Wow, what a game. There was a lot of unexpected stuff happening in that game, wow. I guess I can more aggressively fetch for non-basic lands now though, now that I know that. And I definitely want to play turn 1 Polluted Delta, because it's the one that I have 2 copies of, so they might Pithing Needle that at some point. And I don't want to be stuck with multiple lands blocked from a single Pithing Needle. Pretty sick game. Okay, let's see what they're working with. This time I get to know before it wrecks me. Hex Mage, Mox Diamond, Duress, Crop Rotation. So if they draw a land, this is a turn 1 stage, turn 1 Merit Lage, I mean. Go Mox Diamond, Land, Crop Rotation, Hex Mage, 2020. That is pretty sick. So if I mean, without my Thoughtseize, of course. So I can either take Hex Mage to stop that, or I can take Crop Rotation to stop that, which gives me the better chances. With just the Crop Rotation, they can't really combo, or at least not yet. If they draw one of the 4 Dark Depths, it's much better to take away the Hex Mage. In the long run, the Crop Rotation will also help them assemble a combo though. The upside of the Crop Rotation is that they can draw either half. If they draw stage, they can Crop Rotate for depths, and if they draw depths, they can Crop Rotate for stage. So that makes more of their top decks live, but it's also just a lot less explosive, and they will take a lot more time to make a combo happen regardless. Yeah, pretty close. I think I'll take the Hex Mage, but it is very close between those two, I think. This gives them less immediate threat of killing me with the right top decks, but it does make it a lot more likely in the long run that they come up with a combo. If I leave them with a Hex Mage stranded in their hand, then it becomes more likely for them to just not find the right pieces at all, because maybe they draw stage and then they have stage and Hex Mage without adepts. Guess I can keep this open. No more Duress. No more Bayou. Okay, yeah, Brainstorm was pretty obvious, because my grip doesn't really do much for now. I can take one of the Mox Diamonds out, but it still takes me another turn to even get there. Now they could already follow up with Mox Diamond, Pithing Needle if they had that, so pretty good that I split my fetch lands. I think I'm brainstorming here right away. I can find a second Thoughtseize or any of my 6 1-drop Accelerants to draw into. Well, Aluren is good and I want to keep it. I think I have to go for the full value. Brainstorm here and shuffle 2 cards away. Theoretically, I could try and hide one of those 2 cards on top of my deck. I could even hide both cards, but I think then I'm just like flooding out and not doing enough. So I think I want to shuffle like Frozen Grip and a land away. And then probably I want to shuffle one of the fetch lands away that my opponent knows. And keep one of the fetch lands that my opponent does not know about, so that the Pithing Needle gets worse. Sure. The Frozen Grip should be on top of my deck though. That was loose. So that if my opponent does cast an artifact that I want to deal with, I could choose to not crack this and draw it again. Now that I put it as the second card down, I'm pretty much forced into shuffling and I have no more selection going on. So that was just a mis-sequencing. No, that was bad for me. How do you have Inquisition in your deck? What the hell? Opponent keeps surprising me. Also, I guess I played into Stifle by not fetching the Polluted Delta right away, though I think if I get Stifled, I'm fine with just drawing the extra fetch land that is on top of my deck. But yeah, maybe I should have fetched main phase to play around Stifling. Yeah, and I could have hidden the Baleful Strix on top of my deck, but then I was forced into keeping one extra land, so that seemed pretty expensive, because the extra land is not something I'm really interested in. Now it's kind of backfiring on me. I expected my opponent's deck to be running Duress and Thoughtseize, and in those cases, if I hide the Baleful Strix, my opponent just takes Aluren, and if I hide the Aluren, my opponent just takes Baleful Strix. What the hell? My opponent manages to literally surprise me in every single turn of the entire match. Like, we played like 5 turns of game 1 and then like 3 turns of game 2, and in all 8 of those turns my opponent had a surprise for me. Like, what is happening? How do you have Wasteland in your Dark Depths deck when you're trying to protect your Dark Depths from Wasteland with Pithing Needle? That just also makes no sense. And here, once again, there's detention. I kind of want to hold this fetch land so that I can brainstorm with it. But also, if I hold it for too long, my opponent can draw Stifle, so it does have its downsides to keep this on the board. Man, I'm getting wrecked. Because now they can combo next turn, most likely. And have triple Aluren. Triple Aluren. Spirit Guide? I should have fetched in response to their fetch land, so I play around Cypher, I guess. No, I still want the Brainstorm. Verdant Catacombs Brainstorm. They just make it 2020 right now. I guess if they make it right now, I can Manowar it. Oh my god. Well, genius deck building by my opponent. Took me down. That was quite entertaining though. That was one of my most entertaining losses I've had in a while. What the hell? Every single turn another surprise.